There we go. That's that. So, yay! Thank you. Thank you. So, thank you. So, blues in the schools. How appropriate. That's how I ended up here. Blues in the school, man. Texas. It was hard. It was hard. And I was different from the other kids. I was from New Jersey. Oh, man. Here we go. So as you know, in the music business, there are musicians and rock stars. I'm more of a rock star than a musician. So keep that in mind. And we'll see what happens. Met a straight thing hanging on a ballroom walls of Beale Street. They were not left there by the people that you do me. Saw the things I loved and I'd lost so long ago. It's really such a shame you can't get that stuff no more. Meet me at the bottom, down where the Southern Cross is dawn. Well, the ghosts of Mississippi meet the gods of Africa. Now the devil rides a Greyhound bus and the saints drive some hot trucks. Those of us who walk the earth, man, we just square out of luck. I walk down through Mississippi, I'm David, on down Clarksdale, I'm heading south to Jackson. Meet me at the bottom, down where the Southern Cross is dawn. Well, the ghosts of Mississippi meet the gods of Africa. I met a waitress at a coffee shop and she put coffee in my cup. Every time she dropped her eyes, I had to kneel and pick them up. She had rings on all her fingers, a tattoo of a train. I could hear them diesels whining as she poured my cup again. Said, meet me at the bottom, down where the Southern Cross is dawn. Well, the ghosts of Mississippi meet the gods of Africa. I took a long night's ride all the way to Chattanooga, where I stood on sacred ground, and a semi-truck stood silent on a high grade in the town. Meet me at the bottom, here where the Southern Cross is dawn. Well, the ghosts of Mississippi, they meet the gods of Africa. Meet me at the bottom, yeah, where the Southern Cross is dawn. Well, the ghosts of Mississippi meet the gods of Africa. Hey, thank you. Oh, it's Sunday. I had the privilege and opportunity to talk to Pine Top Perkins a few weeks ago. Years ago, I let him stay at my house for a weekend. He and Hubert Sumlin, and those two were quite a pair. Hubert insisted on cooking and cleaning, and Pine Top sat on the sofa playing guitar. And I said, I know you play guitar. I thought you were the world's best piano player. And he says, well, as a matter of fact, I started off playing guitar, and then I got shot in the arm with a shotgun. It took the muscle right out of this lower part of my arm here, and I couldn't do this anymore. So I had to learn how to play the piano. So I thought, man, that's a musician, you know? It's like. So the other day we were talking, and he was talking about Sunday, and he said, yeah, he's 90-something years old, and he doesn't think he's going to heaven. He's really upset about it because he's been so wicked his whole life. And I said, how can you not think you're going to heaven? You brought so much joy to everybody. And he said, well, I don't know. I've done a lot of bad things, so he won't play the blues anymore on Sunday, and he doesn't play cards. So anyway, I'll still play the blues on Sunday because I got another 40 years to go before I'm going to worry about that. But on one Sunday morning, this particular preacher was getting ready to go to church. He's thinking about his sermon, and he's out there saddling up. Well, not saddling up. He's tying up his horse to his little carriage there, and he got his little whip out, and he got all his stuff, and he got his Bible and everything, and he gets on the carriage and gets the horse going. They're going down the road. It was a particularly nice Sunday, not unlike today. Of course, the devil's out there doing his business too. But it was so nice, he decided to go down by the side of the road, sit on a rock, and sun himself for a while. Preacher comes along. He doesn't see the devil sitting there on the rock, but the horse does. The horse starts fussing and fidgeting and fooling around. And the preacher goes, "Come on, man, get going. We got to get to church. Got some work to do." And the horse is stopped there dead in the road, and it's shaking back and forth. It sees the devil sitting there on the rock. And the preacher's mad. He picks up his whip and he starts whacking on the horse's butt with a whip. And the horse is still too afraid to move. The preacher takes a look out there and he says, "So I don't know what's wrong with you this morning, horse. What, you got the devil inside you?" And the devil jumps up and he says, "How can I be inside that horse when I'm sitting over here on this rock?" Once again, here's the devil minding his own business, getting blamed for everything. But if I was Jesus, and today was Judgment Day, I said if I was Jesus, and today was Judgment Day, I'd simply take you by the hand, and we both just fly away. I was raised by a family. I was adopted, which is good, considering my parents weren't so bad, but they were raised by very unusual people. My mom's family were like truck drivers and bikers and Harley Davidson riders back in the very beginning. Tattooed Navy people, truck drivers and stuff. Lots of drinking going on. My dad was raised by missionaries that went out to Nevada back in the 20s to save the Indians. So I got those two things going for me. I was raised by people who were raised by really strange people. Now my daddy was a preacher. Mama worked to make ends meet. My daddy was a preacher. Mama worked to make ends meet. She had to work just like the devil so he could preach out on the street. Well, it's so hard to get to heaven, I heard. Way too easy to go to hell. It's so hard to get to heaven. Way too easy to go to hell. I know that God don't love me. That's how I can tell. And I got devils in my wood pile. I've got angels in my tree. I got devils in my wood pile, and there's angels in my tree. Well, I got devils and I got angels, and they're all the same to me. Well, now I'm blue and I'm evil, but I did not make myself. Lightning Hopkins said that. Yeah, I'm blue and I'm evil, but I did not make myself. You know, the good Lord that made me, he made everybody else. It's so hard to get to heaven, much too easy to go to hell. Way too hard to get to heaven,